Well, hello there and welcome to NovellaSims. I'm Novi and today I'm bringing you a current household update with a brand new family that I have been playing. Now, this current household is very, very different because I've actually been playing in a medieval world and I've basically been doing a medieval rags to riches challenge called Outlaw to King. If you know me, I'm one of these people that is obsessed with anything medieval. I watched shows like Game of Thrones, I love The Witcher, Last Kingdom. There was a show back in the day called The Tudors, another show called Reign. I think there was another show called Versailles, even a bit of Poldark. I really love like historical, medieval type themed shows. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed with them. And when an opportunity comes to even play a sort of medieval gameplay, I'm like, sign me up. I've really been wanting to bring a new sort of medieval themed series to my channel, but I honestly don't know like how people feel about it. I personally love it. There's a YouTuber who I've spoken about before called Mari Ray, who has a challenge called For the Realm on her channel. It is a long epic challenge. I think she's got over 100 parts already. Well, no, she does. I think she's about to 105 right now. I wanted to do something similar, but I knew For the Realm was perhaps just a little bit much for me because it's a challenge that needs a lot of commitment, okay? And so that's how I stumbled across this challenge, Outlaw to King. And I kind of wanted to do basically some playtesting to see if it would actually work. The person who created it actually didn't finish doing the challenge themselves. And there were a couple of things that I noted in the rules that I thought perhaps wouldn't even work in game. So I was like, oh, let me playtest this challenge before I maybe bring it to the channel. And then I've just been playing it. Instead of just playtesting, I've been playing it and enjoying it. And I thought I might as well just bring you guys an update so you can see why we're not getting, you know, the Pearson Legacy perhaps 2 or 3 times a week like I wanted. This is the reason why. I'm really sorry. I'm actually playing in the medieval world of Praaven. This world is actually quite an old world. I think it's been around for about 4 or 5 years now. However, it was re-released this year. So I was super excited to go back and play in this world with all the issues that it had initially fixed. And that's why I've been particularly obsessed with this gameplay because it's just been so enjoyable for me. I do actually have a world overview on Praaven coming out soon. I think in the next 2 weeks. I've already recorded it, but I need to edit it and do like scenery shots. So if this world is something you would like to see more of, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will get the notification when I release that video. But anyways, let me go ahead and introduce you to the family and fill you in on what we've been up to. So this is Layla Baobab, and she is the matriarch of my family. Right now, she has the bonus trait of neat, but that is just temporary as part of the challenge. So her normal traits, she is a gatherer, she is hydrophobic, she's an animal lover, she's frugal, and she's a coward. Her favorite color is green, her favorite food is stew surprise, her favorite music is island life. The full festival's in town, just in case you couldn't hear it. She's a Capricorn and we've got 10 days before she ages up into an elder. Her lifetime wish is to adopt 6 animals. That's got nothing to do with the challenge itself. But I thought it would be fun if I ever get around to doing it because I haven't managed to reach that part of the challenge just yet. In regards to her career, I gave her the custom career of homemaker just because at the moment her and the entire family are actually servants to a noble family. As you can see, right now it's not actually recorded the money that she has earned. She has earned money from it, but unfortunately it hasn't registered. So I'm not sure if that's a problem with the mod or if it's just this save. In regards to her skills, she has got level 4 in cooking, level 3 in mixology, and she is a level 2 in the base. We have loads of lifetime reward happiness points, but I actually haven't purchased anything for her just yet. The challenge hasn't really required me to use any of her lifetime rewards just yet. So yeah, they're just sitting there waiting for a rainy day and we'll get to use them another time. So let me go ahead and introduce you to her husband, Tobias Drayton. So Tobias is here still snoring away, but just like Layla, he's got things he needs to get up and do as well this morning. He has to go and collect water for the household. So Tobias actually has some traits that are completely opposite to Layla. He loves to swim, he loves the outdoors, he's a virtuoso, he is a good sim, and he's an angler. His favorite color is seafoam. His favorite food is key lime pie. He likes songwriter music. He is a Libra, and he's also got 10 days until he ages up. His lifetime wish is to have the perfect aquarium. We actually did get some perfect fish, but he ate them all. So perhaps at some point I'll be able to help him achieve his lifetime wish. It's not really a part of the challenge, which is why I haven't focused on it for either of them. But it's definitely something that I would like to complete for my household for sure. Anyway, Layla and Tobias have 2 sons. So the first son is Preston, who is over here sleeping in bed. So Preston was born with the brave and friendly traits. When he grew up, we rolled the inappropriate trait, so that's pretty much him. His favorite color is black. His favorite food is lobster thermidor, and he loves R&B music. He's a Capricorn, just like his mum, and we've got 12 days before he ages up into a teenager, so we've still got some time. I'm playing on a long lifespan with the entire world, so we're definitely getting a chance to enjoy this period of their lives. No lifetime wish just yet, and I don't think, we haven't got any skills for him either. He is currently homeschooled though, so he doesn't go to the school that's in the city of this world. I just changed that, so we haven't done our homework yet, so he's got some work to do for sure at some point today. And then this is the youngest of the family. This is Noah Drayton. He was born a light sleeper and is friendly. He's also a Libra like his dad. And we've got 7 days until he becomes a child. His favorite color is blue. He likes veggie burgers, not very medieval, but whatever. Beach party music. So you might be wondering who this little fella is. So this is actually Pembroke Odilon, who is the son of the noble family who we are here serving at the moment. And you might be wondering, wait, how is it that my entire family are basically servants to a noble family? And that's pretty much how the challenge goes. The story with this family actually begins with Layla. She is actually from a land south of Praaven, and she was part of the royal family in that land. But unfortunately, there was a coup d'etat, as they say, and the entire royal family was killed, apart from Layla. And Layla, being the coward that she is, she did a runner. She was so scared that she was going to die. And so she went as far north as she could. She found the docks. Even though she can't swim, she was very scared, and she managed to get on a ship that was still docked. And she basically became a stowaway. And that is basically how she met her husband, Tobias. What are you doing, Tobias? Okay, you're using the loo. I'll let you do that. So Tobias was actually a sailor. I really wanted to give him the sailor trait, but I decided that because we won't be doing anything with boats, perhaps giving him the love to swim and the angler traits were more reflective of him. So Tobias was a sailor, and he was actually on the ship, and he found Layla as the stowaway. And rather than reporting her to the captain, as you're supposed to do, he actually helped Layla. He brought her food, he brought her clothes while she was on the ship, and helped her get off the boat into Praaven. Unfortunately, the captain did find out anyway, and he put a bounty on both Tobias and Layla of 20,000 simoleons. So as part of the challenge, you start off as an outlaw. You have to try and raise those funds purely by collection and gathering, and that's exactly what the weather, you can tell it's fall. That's exactly what Layla and Tobias did. So they were managed to raise the funds and pay off the bounty that was put on their heads. So that was stage 1 of the challenge. And then stage 2 is basically like, okay, there's no more bounty on top of your head. Oh, it looks like we've got something that Tobias needs to come and fix. So after they paid off the bounty, Tobias basically entered the acrobat career, basically so they could busk and sort of earn money. At that time, that's when Layla was pregnant. So she basically just stayed in the inn, which is how she managed to get up her mixology skill. And whilst Tobias was basically busking in the town square, trying to earn money so the family could basically stay afloat, that is where he met the lord of this noble household. So I'll just go ahead and introduce him and maybe give him a quick change, considering he is a noble person and we don't need to see him in his nightgown. So this is Lord Amon Odilon. He was a noble who saw Tobias performing, and he asked Tobias whether he wanted a job. Basically, he asked Tobias if he wanted a job as a groundskeeper, and Tobias was like, yeah, that would be great, but I've got a family as well. So that's how the whole family basically are in a period of servitude to Lord Aemon Eidolon and his family here at Elbenhawk Hall. This whole place is called Elbenhawk Hall or Elbenhawk Manor, I can't remember. So that's where we are. We're currently in stage 3 of the challenge, and what the family is trying to do is hopefully impress Lord Aemon enough that Lord Aemon will give them a little bit of land, and they will actually move on to be farmers, peasant farmers, and start growing their own crops and things like that. So at the moment, Tobias is a repairman. This again is another custom career that came with NRAGS. And he basically goes around fixing objects in the house. He also, to prove that, you know, him and his family could be good farmers, he needs to convert all of these plots into successful crops. I don't know if I'll be able to complete it in Tobias's lifetime. It might be something that Preston will need to take on. But that will be stage 4 of this challenge. So that's really where I am at the moment. And of course, the whole point of the challenge is to work your way up to royalty. So after farming, it's being a merchant, then gentry, then knight, then nobility, then priesthood, then royal. So quite a few more stages to go, but it's a lot of fun trying to get there. And in regards to the story, for Layla, it's really, really important to her that one of her descendants will be royal one day, because she knows that if her descendants can't rule her homeland where she comes from, she's really hoping that her descendants will be able to rule the land of their father. So that's what she is hoping for. And that's, I think, the message that she will continue to instill in her children, that they've got royal blood in her. And that's also one of the reasons why she hasn't changed her surname to Drayton. She's kept it as Baobab. I did actually see an invitation come through, and this is actually an invitation from the king. So this is actually King Theodore Devereux. The Devereux family are the royal family of Praaven in my little game save. But anyway, let me just quickly check up and see. I did actually see an invitation come through, and this is actually an invitation from the king. So this is actually King Theodore Devereux. The Devereux family are the royal family of Praaven in my little game save. But anyway, let me just quickly check up and see what everyone is doing. Layla, what are you doing? Okay, it looks like she's going to go and take care of Pembroke, so I will let her do. Oh, it looks like Lord Aemon's going to get there first, actually. If he's going to get there first, then Layla, come and do some housework. Usually it's a Sunday and I wouldn't let them work on a Sunday, like it would be their day of rest, but unfortunately with it raining outside, I guess they would just go ahead and do the work that they have to do. Wow, Lord Aemon is actually looking after his son. I'm so surprised, because literally when you look at the relationship, yeah. Lady Amelia tends to get there first, that's for sure. So just like my family, the noble family have a whole long backstory themselves. Lord Aemon as well is not originally from Praaven, but he came here, he earned lots of money through various different business routes, if I can get a good view. He's basically my Khal Drogo. When I gave him this hair, oh my god, I don't know why I can't see. Lord Aemon, like I was saying, is basically my Khal Drogo. If you can remember Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones, and just imagine a more refined version of him, is basically how I see Lord Aemon, and I think he's pretty cool. Lady Amelia is an original noble. She's originally part of the nobility. The E in her name stands for Elbenhawk, and if you learn anything about the lore of Praaven, the Elbenhawks are definitely a prominent noble family. However, in my little storyline, they fell on hard times, which is why their home actually looks like this. Lord Aemon is perhaps one of the richest nobles, even richer than the royal family. So they definitely arranged this marriage between Lady Amelia and Lord Aemon, just so basically they could get access to his money. So I'm hoping, I'm not sure if I'll do it in this challenge or maybe I'll do it in a Let's Play to renovate their entire manor. I'll go ahead and give you a tour of their home. So as you can see, this is what it looks like from the front, the entire grounds. We've got the little outhouse where Layla and Tobias and her family lives, but this is what the home looks like overall. You can actually come to the very top floor here. I don't know, like in medieval times, when the telescope was invented, so I haven't put one up here, but I think that would be a pretty cool place to put it. If we go down again, This really is just the master bathroom, so nothing really special in there. If we come down once more, this is the master bedroom. This is really for Lord Aemon, but Lady Amelia does come and share a bed with her husband sometimes. And this is also a little painting easel. Lady Amelia is a painter and Lord Aemon is a power broker. As you come down again, this is Pembroke's bedroom along with a little bathroom, and as we come down again, we've got the kitchen. We've got a sort of spare room over here and a little chamber pot over here to be used as a bathroom. And then you've kind of got an entranceway. There's nothing really in here, but I'm thinking about converting it into a really nice living area. That way you can go from the living area into the formal dining hall where we can perhaps do some entertainment and things like that. I haven't really touched it, but I'm already thinking about little things that you could do to make it more in line with the story of a noble family living here. And if you come across, we've kind of got another long corridor, unused space at the moment. We've got a little bedroom here, which would be great for a little stable boy, because the stables are at the back just over here. We don't have any horses just yet. I wanted to give my family a little bit of time to get used to a life of servitude. But I might get horses eventually. I'd definitely love to. And then when we go up on this side of the house, we have a little sort of study room, painting room over here. This is Lady Amelia's bedroom and bathroom, another bathroom over here, and some extra rooms that will be used probably as kids' bedrooms. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of space, so it's really, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with all that space just yet. And actually, if we go down to the very bottom, there's also a basement. In this basement is where we have the nectar racks. We also have a crypt for the family, and then you go down even further into a little secret corridor that takes you all the way down here into a little secret room. And this room is actually underneath the little outhouse. So there actually was stairs that connected it, but I disconnected it. I thought it'd be fun to have a little secret place that no one knows about just yet. So this is obviously Layla's place and Tobias's place. They've just got a little seating area by the fireplace, dining room. This is the boys' bedrooms for now. So Noah and Preston are in here. And then, as you saw right at the beginning, Layla and Tobias at the very top. And in regards to the ground, so like I said, I'm trying to convert all of this land into crop space. So that is what Tobias is busy doing at the moment. We've only just started. And then at the back of the property, we have the well where Tobias was this morning. I have a little mod in my game where you actually need to come and collect water before you can have a shower or before you can do anything. So I need to get Tobias to do that, because if I check the water now, how much have we got? Only 6 buckets. So I love that little element of realism that it adds to the sort of medieval gameplay, and I do have a few other mods as well. So yes, this is my family, and of course I've introduced you to the noble household that they are serving as well. So very, very, very different from, I think, normal current households. Like, other people are normal. For some reason, I'm not normal. I have to make, even whether it's LPs or whether I'm playing a current household, I love a good challenge. I'm a challenge player, and I love adding stories to the challenge rather than the other way around. I just find it easier that way. So how many buckets have we got now? 11. So keep going. We need more. We need like 40 buckets. So I'll let Tobias keep doing that. And I believe, Layla, what are you doing? Oh, she is still busy cleaning the house. It really does take a long time. I didn't put baskets in the house because I thought it'd be harder. It would add to the challenge of going around and having to pick clothes from where people have changed. The way we will be impressing the noble family is, of course, doing all the housework as we're supposed to. And I'm currently earning points by doing all of the work. And oh no, did she wet herself? That is not how a lady behaves. I'm wondering if it's because there was no water. So sorry, Lady Amelia. It's been really like fun playing with another household that I'm not controlling. So sometimes, like, you know, are you gonna go shower? I get annoyed that I can't control her, because I would look, she's tired, she hasn't showered, but you know what, we can only do what we can do. So I'm trying my best to let Layla and Tobias do that. Oh wow, Lord Aemon is back with Pembroke. I swear, I've never seen Lord Aemon with his son so much. It's like he knows he's being recorded and all of a sudden he's the perfect dad. But You know, back in those times, I can imagine fathers weren't that hands-on, but it's nice to see Amon being hands-on a little bit. I am really, really sad it's still raining because I definitely wanted to go down to the fall festival, which I think is super close to our house. It's actually here this time. In the fall, the festival is here. In the spring, it's somewhere else. I really love the way the creators have sort of made it like a medieval fall festival. It's really, really simple, but it's got all the elements of the festival with the apple bopping and the I forgot what this is called, the eating contest, and a few of the stands out here as well. So yeah, you can, like I said, I've got a world overview coming anyway, so I won't go into too much detail about the world because there is a lot, absolutely. I am very, very tempted to have Tobias actually attend the party because the invitation is actually to him. When Tobias was a performer or a busker or acrobat, whichever it is, he did actually perform for the king. And one of the things that we were doing at that stage 2, was whenever we were invited to parties, we would actually go and perform and we'd get little cash bonuses. So I can imagine the king perhaps still wants to see a performance from Tobias. I think that would be pretty cool. Wait, are you going with... No, you're not going with Noah. Put him down. Because of the amount of time it takes, I should have really sent Tobias earlier, but I was really hoping it would stop raining so I could take the family to the fall festival. But c'est la vie, that's real life, right? So Layla looks like she's hungry, so okay, she's gonna go and eat leftover pancakes. I'll let her do that, and then once she's done that, she will probably have to make dinner for the noble household, and then I'll go ahead and I usually leave it over here for Lord Amon or Lady Amelia to come and collect. So wait, are you not going to get it? Oh, okay, I think Preston is pretty hungry as well. I was wondering what she was doing there. I need to put a light in here actually, there's no light in there. But anyway guys, that was just a quick introduction, a quick overview of what I've been doing and what I've been playing whilst I'm not playing the Pearson Legacy. I really hope you enjoyed this current household. I know it's not like normal current households, but if you did, and if you're interested in some medieval gameplay from me, please don't forget to leave a like and let me know in the comments below definitely what you'd like to see. I definitely want to bring something different to my channel, but I also want to bring things that people will enjoy, so I definitely would love to hear from you. So it's enough from me, Novi, and it's enough from Layla, Tobias, Preston, Noah and little Pembroke. Until next time, bye.